Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, first job of the day is remove the back wheel. Hopefully, for the last time. The first and last time. So I'm just going to tape a couple of bits up to make sure we don't clang anything. So I certainly don't want any more mishaps. Luckily, I'd only sort of loosely assembled this. And all being well, it'll be back in the bike later today with the tyre on the right way and the angled valve facing the right way. Right, one step backwards. Let's see if we can take a couple of steps forward. Right, just knocking the old bearings out. It's nearly out. As you can see, I've covered the bike up because it'd be my luck that flies up in the air, lands on the frame of the engine and takes a big chunk out of it. There we go. In the bin for that one. Can we get in at that bottom one? Probably not. We'll make a little tool to hook round and grab it. Yep. Right, let's sort something out for that one. Right, this should do it. My battered old used to be a screwdriver that gets used for prodding and poking and bashing and levering and paint stirring. So I've just, as you can see that, ground a little step into it. So we should just about hook round into the bottom one and be able to tap it out. And there we go. Right, I'm going to clean all that out, then we'll get the new ones in. Right, just going to give these a bit of an head start, get them level, and then I'll get something to give them a squeeze in. There we go. Right. Is that level? Yeah. They should squeeze in. I think we're about all the way in with them. It all seems to have stopped moving think we're about there. Sorted. Next bit. Heater off. Get ready to freeze. Right. Back wheel's back in. We'll have another look in a moment. I'm just building the clocks up. It's been another one of them days. Oh, I've got to laugh or so I'll cry. I made another mistake today, and this one's completely my own fault. Oh dear. Do you ever get to that stage in certain builds where they're just, I don't know, they're just trying to bleed you dry, I think. I damaged the bearing. Totally and utterly my own fault. I don't seem to be functioning right the past couple of days. I don't know what's going on. It's probably age creeping in. It's already crept in, I should say. Yeah, I damaged an S-stop bearing. Got my hands up to that one. I clouted it. I have never done that. Never, ever, ever have I done that in my whole life. Not that I can recall. So getting the bottom bearing on to the bottom yoke, I've got a piece of tube that fits just nice if you sort of control it from drifting around. It doesn't drift a lot, but I wasn't concentrating and it drifted a tiny bit. And I clouted the bearing case. And I was quite annoyed with myself again. I don't know. I need that road trip. Yeah, I was extremely disappointed with myself with this one, but I guess we all have stages like that where you're not on form and things go wrong. So I luckily found one local and rushed out and got it. This is all adding to it. Another trip out I weren't expecting. Another little bit of expense I weren't expecting. But hey, don't grumble. Don't grumble. Just get on with it. Anyway, the top and bottom yoke's on. It's loosely assembled. I'm just loosely assembling everything till I've got it all together and I'm happy with where it's all together, and then we'll tighten everything up. So basically I'm getting all this sorted, ready for wiring. When I've proper gone through this, I think some of these wires will actually pass to one another in here, and only a certain amount will be coming out the hole in the bottom, I think. Anyway, oh, do you like my microphone setup? All modern technology in here. Stay. Don't fall over. So I've got 5 washers and 5 nuts, and I only need 4. The 5 when I drop one and never find it again. It seems to be the way I'm rolling at the moment. Ah well. Keep smiling. So I'm going to get this together. We'll get this on the bike. I say the back wheel's back in, with the tyre pointing in the right direction, and the angled valve pointing to the right side of the bike. The easier side to get to when it's on its stand. I've got to find the, I hope that's in there, the GPS unit. Might as well stick it in. There we go. They probably look a bit dull, I don't know if you can actually see them that well, because they've still got their protective film over the glass. Here we are. It's like this. I really don't think I'm going to need the wire this long, but we'll obviously cross that bridge when we get to it. Ooh. I think that's going to look alright. I ain't going to put the back on yet because obviously the back hides this bit of wire here. Yeah, that's going to look quite smart. Let's see if I can get through everything without dropping anything, chipping anything, losing anything, smashing anything, or anything. Just a little run of a small amount of bad luck, but we'll keep going. Right, yeah, we might as well stick that down. He says I can't even get it out. It's a tight fit. Right. At least I know I can't get it wonky. It's in for good. There we go. Right, what's next? There's an order that this like goes together. I've just got to sort of recap before I start going at it and find I've got to take bits back off. It does go in a certain order. Right, let me just figure that out. Right, just nipping these up. I've got the other bit on the top yoke. So hopefully this bit will go straight on. It should do. So I'm going to leave the back off for now until I sort out what wire goes where, and then whatever wires have got to come out of there would just be out the hole at the bottom. Oh, I've also sprayed the risers tops. I've just got to spray the risers now. So they're all black again. Right, what else have we got to do? I think that's it. I think I'll put this in place. It's going to be a bit fiddly. I think it'll be alright. Right. Yeah, that's going to be fiddly. Oh, I know. Let's clip that there. Let's get the tweezers on the go. We'll get in with these. Gotcha. Sorted. Right, now the easier one. straight on me, that one. Wow, put my hand straight on the 10mm spanner. It's a miracle. I'm not going to go over and do everything up. I'm just going to nip it up so I can adjust everything. Alright, I'm just going to try the headlight on. It's got to come back off because I've got to paint all this bracket. It was obviously on and off a few times during the build and it's a bit scuffed. Luckily the headlight ball is spot on. I'll just give it a try. This should now, do you know, I haven't actually tried this headlight with these clocks, but it should look a lot better than version 1 of the clocks. Should be a lot more tucked in. If I can get the bolt in the hole. There we go. Right, let's get a nut on that so it's secure. Stay. So it's got to come back off. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, come on. Oh, that looks like a fine thread. Oh, let's find a different one to that. What we got? That'll do, just to do it up. Not that one. Just nip it up, see what it looks like. I'll actually take it back off in the morning. It's getting late. Oh, that's loads better. Loads better. Much more tucked in. If you can remember what the previous version looked like. It's a lot better than what it were. I ain't going to try and put the back on yet till we've got the wires sorted. Yeah, get the handlebars on next. Well, not today because I've got to paint the these bits so they match the bits I've painted. I say one had gone silver for some reason, completely silver. Obviously the quality is not so good on the coating, but I've painted them now and they should have a little bit of texture to them. I don't know if you can see that. That'll be a lot better. In fact, I might clean and paint these before I call it a day, so at least they'll be dry for in the morning. I'm pleased with that. That is definitely a lot better. We're much more tucked in. Everything is more fitting with each other, if you know what I mean. We ain't sticking right up in the air. Well, we've got the old one, hold on. Don't look at the mess I'm in. I'm about ready for a clean up again, I think. The place is demicked. So, this also went on a base as well. So I reckon we're probably about 2 inches lower, you know. It's got to be. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much, much better. Whew. Right, I think that's another day about done. A bit more on and a bit less scattered about the shed, which is good. If we can keep ticking away at it like this, we should be looking quite good by the end of this month, like I've said before. I'm quite pleased with how all that's turned out. Obviously I'll have to take the headlight back off tomorrow. I'm going to paint that bracket, find better fixings for it and get that back on permanently. So yeah, it's all taking shape bit by bit, although my silly mistake with the bearing today set me back a tiny bit, but we got it solved, got a new bearing, and let's see, it's all on. Anyway, let's see if I can get through tomorrow without making a stupid mistake. We'll see. I've got to admit, I'm a little bit tired today, but that's no excuse for making a stupid mistake. It's one of them. I just seem to be having not bad luck, just a series of silly things going on with this at the minute, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it, no trouble at all. So yeah, again, I'd like to thank everybody for the wonderful comments. I really appreciate that, and obviously for everybody for watching. That is much appreciated. It really is. And a massive thank you again to all the Patreons and anybody who's just come along and bought t-shirts and stuff. It's all a huge help. I can't thank you all enough. I'm so grateful, because without all these little things going on, this would be close to impossible to do. It really would. So I can't thank you enough. I appreciate it immensely. So yeah, I think I'm going to drag everything in now and call it a day and get an early start tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have a bit more bolted onto it. Each day will be another stage closer to completion. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys. Take care.